And this is your standardized data basically. Same university data set, this is a standardized data. So we standardize because the variables with large variances will have bigger influence on result. So you have expenses, right, which is a big number that's going to have huge influence. Hence we standardize the value. So we standardize before applying PCA. One key thing to remember is your covariance matrix or your principal component analysis with and without standardizing will give you different results. So if you standardize the data and then apply principal component analysis on top of that, you get different results. If you do not standardize and then do PCA, you'll get different results. But PCA says that standardize the data before applying. Yeah, that is what your principal component analysis says. Okay, correlation matrix is a matrix which standardizes the data before finding the correlation values. Covariance matrix is a matrix which does not standardize the data before finding the correlation values. This is the difference between correlation matrix and covariance matrix. This is the difference. Okay, now let me quickly show you that. So this is how the weights are calculated. These are all your weights. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, right? And this is your standardized data. So how do you get each principal component? Say you want the first principal component for Brown University. So what happens is you multiply this value with this weight. So it is A11. I'm saying 11 because I'm referring to the first principal component in the first row basically. A11 multiplied by your x1, this one. I'll say x11 because it's related to Brown University, plus A12, which is this value. You multiply it with top 10 because here we have top 10, here also we have top 10. Here you have A13, which is this value, multiply it with x13, which is this value, plus A14 multiplied by x14, plus here you have A15 multiplied by x15, right? A15 by x15 plus A16, which is this value, multiplied with x16, this value. When you do so, you would get this principal component value here. Yeah, for Brown University. If you want the second value here, then you will multiply these values, the second values, with the same Brown University record, and you'll get this. If you want this third value, you choose this, these weights, and then you multiply it with the first Brown University record. If you want this fourth value, you multiply this with this first record. If you want this value, you multiply this particular column with the Brown University, you'll get this. And if you want the sixth value, you multiply this sixth column here, weights, with the first record, so on and so forth. If you continue this process, you'd get the complete principal component table here.